Okay. Let's see. Multi-stream. Hi. Up, up, up. Oh, we can preload this now. Preloading Jurassic Park Evolution 3 for PC, ready for tomorrow, because tomorrow is it's going to be a great day, because that's coming out, which is ace. Hello there, local set. Do you recognise this bag? Recognise this bag? Let's see how long it takes for me to recognise this bag here. There's the motif. It's going to give it away. Do you know what this bag is? Anybody? It's open to everybody. There they are. Hello, Oscar. How's it going? So we're just preloading Jurassic Park Evolution 3, ready for tomorrow. So hopefully we're doing a live stream there. But before we do that, let's move this way, because I'm probably deafening you all crazy like. Well, hello there. That's my Star Wars reference. We've got somebody to show you who's going to be pretty much a permanent fixture. Hello, Oscar. I'm very well, thank you. Hello, Nicole. Say hello. We've got somebody to show you that just arrived today. Are you ready for this? Here he is. Obi-Wan. Here he is. The one and only Grogu. How cool is this? I've just quite literally unboxed him from the... well, he's just come out of his box, quite literally. So hence the reference to the bag. If you didn't get it, there you go. There's the reference to the bag. Here he is. The one and only. He's actually to scale as well. So this is a Grogu by a company called Sideshow, who are based actually in California, and they make what they call a maquette. This is so basically it's a one-on-one scale of Grogu, and he's just I had to do a stream that I can like look back later on. His hair on his head. He's completely posable as well, so you can move his arms up and down. You can twist them around like that, so you can twist his hands around. See, I don't need to be on this stream. It could just be him standing there like that. But you see, he moves his hands around like that, which is quite good. You can also move his feet as well, so his feet can come up like that. So he can sit down on here as well. There's his little feet, look. There you go. So there he is. I just had to do a quick sort of like... I know somebody who's out there going, what on earth? So he's obviously posable to the point that you can actually sit him down. I don't know whether it does it justice being on the camera, but it's just amazing. That the fact he's just looking at you with his big eyes. He's got this like dress thing here. But even his outfit is beautifully put together. So he's got his pleat down here, it's actually quite soft in here as well. And there's his feet there. So again, you can actually bend them so he'll actually sit down. Which is ace, isn't it? So there you go. A quick look at Grogu, folks. I want you to make this bigger down here. Let's just... I want to catch this because it's... There you go. Let's make that massive. There you go. Because we can look back at this at another time. So here he is. This is Grogu, one-to-one scale maquette from Sideshow FX, and they're based in California. And he arrived today, and he is just absolutely. He looks like he's going to say something. This is the weirdest thing. He looks like he's going to say, like, I don't know, what's Grogu say? Not a lot. But it's just And he can stand up on his own. He does come with a stand. So let's put him there a second. So he can turn his feet outwards so he'll stand up properly. Let's move the mic out a little bit. There we go. Let's move that just out of there. So that's that. And also with him, you get a little stand, which is this sort of clear thing there like that, which is quite cool. But then you get the bags. If you obviously watch this, you see there's the actual original Star Wars bags that you get stolen in. Good. Hello, Regis Scotts. Hello, Dale. So there's his original bag that the stormtroopers hide Grogu in, or basically steal him in. Thank you for the roses there, Regis Scotts. Thank you. Hope you're well, mate. Hope everything's okay. So there's the bag that comes with it. Now, he does fit in this as well, so it's quite nice. He does fit in it. So, but there he is. That's him. The box that he came with. I know as boxes go, it's pretty awesome, but that kind of comes with that as well. So it's quite nice, like almost like a showpiece on its own. But that's him. I bet Dale's just like, what the hell? But that's what he looks like. If I just put him there for a second, it kind of. Thank you for the follow, by the way. There you go. He just looks real, doesn't he? His hair, it's kind of freaking me out. But there you go. There is Grogu, and he'll be sitting on my desk for some time now. I think we pre-ordered him about. I want to say like three to 4 months ago. We pre-ordered him, and like I said, he's finally arrived. And I took him out of his box and was just like, oh my god, that's so good. The way he's painted his actual fingernails are so brilliantly done as well. Look at his fingernails here, try and get that on camera. He's all been sprayed up beautifully. Somebody asked about his ears, and they're not. It's kind of like it's not rubber, or maybe it's plastic with maybe a rubber coating on. It's hard to say exactly what he is made out of, because there's a bit of play, not too much, but enough that you can sort of bounce it a little bit, which tells me that's kind of like a rubber type stuff over the rest of him. But he just looks the real deal. And the fact we can sit him down as well in his suit. He doesn't come with anything else, which I thought you might come with like a pendant. But unfortunately he doesn't, which is a shame. But you can 3D print those anyway, can't you? But as a maquette, as a one-on-one scale model, he's pretty awesome, isn't he? And he, like I said, his eyes is what I think what sells him, because they're so gorgeous. I just want to do a stream where he's just like up against the camera like that, like, "Hey, what's going on? It's me, the real deal." So I don't know how many people have got one of these in the UK yet, because we pre-ordered this the minute we found out they were available, and he's just, I don't know what he looks like on camera. Does he look good on the camera? Oscar's just went, cool. Does he look good on the camera? I think he must do, right? And we've obviously got like almost like studio lighting here, but he's just stunning. And it's weird when he looks at me. Like I said, I've only just unboxed him, so there's his little spin around there. So what we can do, like I say, he's one-on-one scale, so there you go. He can just sit there and watch me stream. Which is kind of weird. He's so weird. Hello, how's it going? I want him to say something. Is it weird that we should put a voice box in or something? Something that we can communicate. I don't know whether we could like install a speaker in him. Although I don't really want to spoil his aesthetic, but if we could put a speaker in him or something that could actually, if I press a button, he makes a sort of, a proper Grogu sound like. But he's lovely, isn't he? So I just wanted to do a quick live stream, just so you could see him really. And I can also preserve the fact that I'm absolutely in awe with him. I think when I pre-ordered him initially, I said 4 or 5 months ago, he was supposed to be going to Comic-Con with my son, who's dressed as a Mandalorian. And unfortunately, they said he'd probably be ready for September. But then obviously that got to where we are now, October. And they kind of said September to November. And maybe it's the fact that, ordered so long ago that they've pushed him out to me maybe when they could. But yeah, there he is. So let's just pose him. You can sort of see him sitting down. So I'll just move his legs up like that, and they just got like a sort of a ball joint there. So there you go. That's there like that. You can twist his feet in slightly as well. it's kind of odd. But there you go. Grogu on the desk. And look at that. Anybody who's just joined there, by the way. Hello, Mark Thomas. Hello, Brett. This is the bag he came with. This is his the ones the Stormtrooper stole him in. That is his bag. There you go. So there you go. A look at Grogu from Sideshow. Imported direct from, like I said, direct from America, which is really weird because normally these sort of things come from China. And but when I looked at the history of like where he's actually flying from and to, yeah, it was from Canada. What headphones do we use? These are the Steel Series that has a little battery in the side here, and there's another battery in the control box that sits just under the desk. So when one's charging, one's this is when they're being used here. There's one charging underneath there as well, and of course we're using a Wave XL. There you go. Haul with Paul there. Made in China, assembled in Canada. Probably right. Well, it's California. Sorry, I don't say Canada. I meant California. Isn't it, Paul? Isn't it great? Serious to God, isn't that the best thing you've ever seen? Would I recommend the headphones? Yes, I've had these for 3 years. The headphones, 3 years. Well, let's say 3.5 years at least. What's the score today? Said Dale. I've just come on to show Grogu, as I'm so happy he's arrived, and I've waited so long to see him. He's ace. Look at him. Look at him. He's the best. He's the best Yoda you've ever seen. Look at that face. If I just did that, there you go. That'll be the stream today. There you go. That's just gonna be. I'll just sit in there. I've got to go and talk to the wife because I've been in the office all today doing admin work, and while that's not fun. Hello, Chris. How are you? Chris is going. So yeah, like I said, we've just taken delivery of him. So I did a quick unboxing, which you'll see. Views will go up for sure with him sitting there watching me. There you go. Look, he is pretty, isn't he? You've even cut some hair off and stuck it to the top. This is his original hair. Yeah, it's got my hair. Look. Thank you, Chris. It's got my hair. Oh, he's just the best, isn't he? Honest to God. As I said, I got him originally for my son to take to the Comic-Con, but he just didn't come in time, which is so sad. A to Z of Gaming. Hello, mate. How's it going? We're talking to the one and only Grogu today. He's very quiet, though, isn't he? The best Yoda impression, please, James. Strange you are. Friendly you aren't. Be. Evening A to Z. That's more Yoda than it is Grogu. Let's face it. But as far as impressions go, that's as much as you're going to get out of me. Is this why you come on to show off your baby Groot? Yes, Dale. And it's not baby Groot. Well, basically, I've done an unboxing of him. I haven't told you how much he cost yet, Dale. You might be impressed. I just wanted to come and show you him because I'm genuinely A to Z. I know, right? Just look at that. Look at those. Look at those eyes. He's like the best, right? And like I say, his hands, every part of him is just awesome. So the motive was he was going to be, like I said, part of a. You could have printed one. I'm not sure, to be fair. He is cute, mate. So yeah, he's like I said, he's going to be sitting just or standing maybe. This will get people talking, won't they, on the stream? This is going to be like the best thing. People see him sat on here, watching me gaming. He's pretty awesome, isn't he? And like I said, everything that came with him, his box and I said the bag and everything. It's just a great product. You can sort of see that. He is cute, isn't he? But yeah, I probably could have printed one. So anyway, I've recorded some Sticky's handout. It was always his right one, wasn't it? There you go. Look. Oh, there you go. So he's like waving. There you go. There you go. There you go. He just needs to wear the necklace now, doesn't he? He's absolutely he's set. But the eyes. You know, when you look at actually like a proper eye, and you've obviously got the kind of the or what is it? Kind of the lens, I guess. When I'm looking at this angle, it's the first one I've looked at it from this angle, and you can actually see that there is actually a lens, and then the eye is set back from there, the pupil and all that. And so the detail, actually, I'm looking at it now, and it really is. It's actually amazing. It really is. It's blowing my brains, really. You see his feet sticking at the bottom there. I feel like a girl who's just got a new doll. It's crazy, isn't it? But there you go. Like I said, I just want to show it. So again, for people who just joined, that was the bag he came with, which is obviously movie replica, or should I say TV show replica? Because let's face it, it is on Apple TV, is it, or Disney show, isn't it? So that is obviously what came with him, and he fits in here beautifully as well. So I've kind of done a little bit of a video of him sitting in his bag, but obviously got the Star Wars, and that's kind of a rubber thing as well. Yeah, well, interesting, Paul, is that Adam Savage had the original Hot Toys version, but you're right, Adam Savage will have the original. He was given this before it went into full production because Adam Savage already owned the two previous versions done by Hot Toys, and yeah, it's but when he saw this, he was like, yeah, that's probably the most accurate he'd seen due to the colour and his hair, and actually his actual I wouldn't say vacant expression, but the fact he's just got that. What time does it come out? I don't know what you mean, Archie. Lovely watching Adam Savage. Adam Savage is brilliant. I don't know whether you saw him when he was given the Starfield job of recreating the first Starfield spaceship. And it was amazing, absolutely amazing. I love it when he does the movie props. Legend a lot about RoboCop props. Well, I've not seen that. RoboCop's one of my favourite films, and I need to watch that if he's done all of that. Oh, Jurassic World. Jurassic World Evo comes out tomorrow at 3 p.m. UK time. 3 p.m. UK time, yeah. So we just preloaded it now, so we're ready to go when it comes out. We've got an icon pack all lined up as well. It might not be out exactly on time, as our lovely Adina, who does our icons for us, she is making it for us, and we've kind of got a sneak peek of it already. It looks awesome. In fact, do you want to see the icons for this? Because they look great. Let me show you. So you don't know, these are the icons for it. There you go. That's sort of one of them, the 15 key Stream Deck there. You can look at another one there. So she is busy making these up, and they look great. You see, they got the dinosaur on the back button there. So they'll be available for the Stream Deck tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, but towards the end of the week anyway. Crazy how the fellow was designed and built ED09. Oh yes, I did see the Ed209. They actually used like broom posts, didn't they, actually, to build the Ed209 body on. It was just bizarre. And he's all hollow in the Ed209 as well. But yeah, Adam Savage is fantastic. But yeah, he did have Yoda on before he went to mass production. I'm not sure whether they gave it him to see what the reaction would be from the public. But the moment I saw it, I was like, that's incredible. I've only seen one unboxing of Yoda right now. Sorry, Grogu. That's on YouTube right now. So I've done a quick unboxing and I videoed it. So I'll upload that later today so you can see what he's like when he comes in his box. But I'll show you the actual... Too much plastic, right? But the box is like... It's pretty awesome. So you've kind of got that foil look to it as well, which is quite nice. There you go. Lovely, right? But honestly, he does, and will keep me entertained. He's so gorgeous. I can't tell you how awesome it is having him on the desk. I can't tell you. He's absolutely stunning. And the fact you can sit him down, like I said, he's got this little stand which is really weird. It goes where yeah. But again, the detail is it's pretty awesome, isn't it? Look at that. Will you be jumping on Evo 3 tomorrow? Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be live streaming tomorrow. Yeah, 100%. There he is. Little hand up, look. His chubby little hand. But yeah, that hair. Same haircut that I've got. Whoop, there you go. Thank you for the heartbeat, Raymond. Thank you, mate. Right, there you go. Well, I won't keep you all because obviously I just wanted to be able to just share this moment with you guys, just to show him. I didn't play 1 or 2, but I'm a very big fan of PC 1 and 2 and Planet Zoo. Yeah, I mean, this is looking absolutely stunning. I've not really played Jurassic Evolution 1 or 2. I'm going straight in at number 3 here. I did a bit of research to kind of have an idea what the game entails and how it all works out. But if you've done like Planet Coaster and those sort of games, it's the same thing. You're going to be building like flat areas and tall areas. The boulder tool and the tree tool looks amazing for intensity of boulders and rocks. But I think you've also got the water as well. Yeah, well, yeah, absolutely. This is why a lot of the icons we see in our other one, we're going to be obviously be able to reuse a lot of those icons for this as well, such as the land going up and down and things like that. We try to make obviously look slightly different, but yeah, I mean, I think Jurassic Park Evo 2, Evo 3 will go down a storm. You can actually, again, you could build like rivers, but also depth to the rivers this time. So you can have those underwater sort of creatures, which looks amazing. I mean, if you've not seen any of it, it just looks stunning. I think Jurassic World Evo 3 again. We're so lucky this year. We've had so many good games that I'm struggling to play. I'm struggling to get my head around what to play. As we're doing a sim rig at the moment, and the sim rig is looking good. I'm skinned, says Paul. Frontier look like they've done a great job. They do, Paul, honestly. They do look like they've done a great job. But yeah, with the sim being built, we've got the motors turning up this week. They're currently in Charles de Gaulle. The motors went from Sydney, Australia. These are the motors, by the way, that come with the sim rig. And so the sim rig's built. It's behind me. In fact, I've got the light. If I can see, you probably see it there. It's all kind of. It's just everything just looks black. It all just looks black. So the sim rig's built. The motors started off in Sydney. They went to China, and then it's now sitting in Charles de Gaulle. So they should be here by Friday. Is the date? But when they get here, we'll quite literally have to pull the rig out. I've got a little winch thing that's coming. That's going to winch up the side of the sim rig, so we can take the feet off, and then apply the actuators to each 4 corners of the rig. So you're winching each corner up to put the motors on. And then you've got to build the kind of it looks like a mini server, a server rack, and in each part of the server has a motor controller. So there's 4 controllers for 4 motors, and each motor has to be programmed to obviously indicate how high the piston goes up and down within the motor. So it's going to be a lot of interesting swearing probably. As me and my son hopefully is going to help me set this up, because it's going to be pretty crazy for a while. But once that up and running, I'll be ready for Assetto Corsa, the new rally. I don't know if you've seen this, but Assetto Corsa have just announced the new rally game, and it's looking the best I've seen. And that comes out 12th of November. So easily by 12th of November, the rig will be up and running, and with all that motion backwards, forwards, all that, it should be brilliant. I understand they've not got VR support, but there is triple support, I think, for triple screens. But it's looking to be one of the best games I've seen in a long time when it comes to rally, because let's face it, EA Sports took over WRC Rally, and it kind of bombed a little bit. I've not even been able to get in because of the EA. My EA password is screwed, which is really upsetting. But there you go. Thank you for the follow, whoever that was. Is it Dan? Thank you for the follow. So yeah, there you go. That's where we're at. So yeah, I'm trying to play Battlefield 6. I'm trying to play Jurassic World Evolution 3, which we'll do tomorrow, as I said. And then we'll be over there for playing Assetto Corsa. We bought some new cars for Assetto Corsa. And there's like a Porsche, Ferrari, which is done by a company called RSS, Race Sim Studio, I think it is. And they are like, I don't know if I can find the, I think it's like a race. Race Sim Studio, I think it is. Yeah, this is the fellas. So we bought what they call the GMC pack from here. So if ever you're stuck and you actually do want to buy some cars, this is the company to be using because they are fantastic, just gorgeous. And each car's about £4.19. It's called a Protec, but of course you can see it's a Porsche there. But it looks and sounds incredible. They also work with the sound design as well, which is great. So we've got these cars ready to go for the sim. Let's see if we can find an interior view. But it looks awesome. It really, really does look great. So there you go, Race Sim Studios. Really, really cool. Okay, so that's it really. That's me just coming on and giving a bit of a blurb and a bit of a hello, how's it going? Hello, Simon, by the way. I see Simon's just joined. So that was a quick look at Grogu. So we're going to say goodbye. Oh, it's just stabbed me in the face. That is sharp. Don't let the kids play with it. So we'll say goodbye. Bye. See you next time. I'll probably have to show this up a lot, aren't I, really? Hey, Simon. How's it going, man? We're just showing Grogu off. You come to show Grogu off. He says, isn't he? He looks sick. The question is, do I leave him here now? And my kids will be like, bring him round. We want to see him. I don't know. But there you go. Right. I'm Oski. Take care, everybody. And thanks to chat, Paul. Good to hear from you. Yes, James, you're a good man. Hello, Luke. There he is. Are you lurking, Luke? Is that what's that? Trying to set up my triples for Race Room. Oh, Simon, I can't get Race Room to load, mate. Oh, my God. Every time I launch Race Room, it just bottles out. No, just come in, man. All right, we're just showing off Grogu. Look at this. I've got to show Luke. Hey, Luke, how's it going? Because obviously that's what Grogu sounds like. He's great, isn't he? Yeah, I don't know what it is. He is class. He's come all the way from Canada. I don't know what it is, Simon. The game runs. I can actually show you. So if I go to what we're talking about, Race Room, right? So Race Room. Okay, here it is.
Activating profile Race Room racing experience.
Love it. It's good, isn't he? He's lovely. It comes with the bag and everything. He's so cool. So he's going to be in my stream from now on, Luke. So get used to him. He's going to sit in the background watching this. His eyes are just like wonderful, adorable puppy. He's been clipped. Thank you, but I have to look at that. So this is how far I get in Race Room. So press any key to continue. Perfect. Single player. Yeah. Bit of background audio. That'll crackle and pop out in a minute. Pick a car. Now you see I bought the new what's called the touring cars, which is I can't see it now. But you see I've got the Laguna, which is brilliant, and we've got the Mount Panorama. We can pick anything else here, but you've got loads. Let's pick the Nordschleife, shall we? And let's press go race. And what happens is it does this, and either hangs or crashes. Thank you for clipping that, by the way. That's lovely. I really want this game to work, and I can't get it to work. I tell you what, if it works now, I'm going to go mental. I'm going to lose my rag if this actually works now. You're welcome. Thank you, mate. Hope you're well, Paul. See, that's it. So, Simon, that's what happens when we try and run Race Room. Hey, old big man, how's it going? Just talking about Race Room. And I don't know what it is. I have yet to see the track or a car in Race Room because that's what it does. It hangs. I have been on Reddit. I have been, even the developers tried to help it. Martin, thank you for the follow. Jakes, watched you a few times. Never knew your day-to-day. Massive admiration, respect. Thank you, JX. That's very kind. That's a lovely thing to say. Thank you. Never knew your day-to-day. How's the rig coming along? Big man, it's fantastic. We have now got the motors will be here for the motion part of the rig. They're currently in Charles de Gaulle, which is in France. So they bounced from Sydney to China, going Qui-Gon Jinn. I've got Star Wars on my brain because this fella here. Quango, somewhere like that. Anyway, it's gone from Sydney to China to France. So it's in Charles de Gaulle at the moment. 75 kilograms the actual way, these motors. This thing's going to launch you into space when it's ready. Simon, yeah, I've launched it in Steam. I've verified my files. I've run it in admin mode. I have done everything, and this is as far as I get. Jesus, the world trip. Does that mean you'll be getting them thrown about in your chat? Yes, Big Bang, 100%. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. So there you go. That's as far as I get with Race Room. And if I go to some issues with my lights, so let's just get rid of that. If I go to here and and end it there. You sure you want to exit it? Yeah. It'll just exit. It'll hang. And I've uninstalled it twice, Simon. Reset. Deleted all my files. Delete the game files. Renamed the My Documents folder, which Race Room sits in for all of its graphics effects and things like that. Still won't work. It's the bane of my life, I swear to God. So, I know, mate. I'm just absolutely... I wouldn't mind, but I spent like... I think about £35 on the new cars, the VC cars, the VC touring cars. Pretty Trucker, hello, thank you for the thumbs up there. Thank you so much. So I'm really gutted because I can't get Race Room to load, which is a shame. What do you think of Art Race, mate? Did you play much of it? I did, Joe. It was a really good game. But in the back of my mind, I kept thinking, I really want to play Battlefield 6. And that's the reality of gaming right now. It's awash with great games, and I think if Arc Raider had been released 3 months ago, it'd just be smashing everything right now. But right now, the learning curve's okay. The game is gorgeous. The graphics are stunning. The audio is supernaturally brilliant. Good afternoon from Kentucky 165. Thank you, mate, from the truck. Good afternoon to you too. Hello from the UK. We've just got Grogu here. Look, he's just arrived from America. All the way from California, and I just went on stream today to show him off because I'm a big fan. I've waited 5 months for him to turn up, and here he is. Here's Grogu from Star Wars. Where was we? So yeah, so the sim rig is all going to be happening. Arc Raid is great. I just don't feel it's obviously the beta's ended now. It ended late last night, so that'll come back on I think about 30th of October. I think it's due to come out. Arc Raiders. It's a great game if you like sort of teaming up with your friends and playing. You're gonna have a ball. It's superb. But for me personally, right now, Battlefield 6 has my heart right now. I'm just loving Battlefield 6. It's incredible. And again, we're building the sim rig ready for the motors to come. Hopefully Friday, and then we'll have some motion in the rig, and then Assetto Corsa Rally about 12th of November. And that'll be it. I don't think you'll get me out of my seat, my racing seat. Then it's going to be full on. We've got the sequential shifter. We've got the handbrake all there on there now. We were just working on. Here's the new steering wheel. Look. Now, obviously, we won't be using this for drifting, but this is the GSI. It's called the FPE V2 wheel. It's absolutely stunning, and this is good for LMU, things like that. So this is no good for actual for rally. Gotta get my words out in a second. It's no good for rally, but it's certainly good for all of the on stuff. We're using the Porsche GT3 wheel for the rally. Geez, that looks like a rocket ship dashboard. Yeah, you should see the. We've got the flight box as well here as well. This is the. There's the. So we've got one of these. This is by Virpil Controls, which is amazing. This is for the flight. Running the flight model as well here. So we've got that ready to go on the rig as well. So we're like in progress at the moment with a lot of stuff, but it's all cool, man. But yeah, the GSI steering wheel is kind of superb. It really is. Anyway, I best go, otherwise my wife could give me a right hiding because I've just done a quick unboxing of Grogu. Like I say, here's the box again. Even the box is gorgeous. Look at this. It's stunning. Look at that. He looks great, doesn't he? Look at that. Who doesn't want a Grogu in your life? He's superb, isn't he? It's his hair. It's his little hair that's getting me. There's a guy on TikTok called Royal Fury who plays Race Room. Oh, okay, Cooperman. Happy wife, happy life. JX, you got me, you know. You know it, right? So I best say goodbye, otherwise I am going to get in serious trouble. So there he is. There's Grogu. That's the reason why I came on, was to preload Jurassic Park Evo 3, ready for tomorrow. It's going to be released in the UK tomorrow, again at 3 o'clock. So we're going to be ready to press play tomorrow, which would be great. Save a message on Discord. I'll try and help Simon. Honestly, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's just absolutely driving me insane. In the end, Simon, I just put on Assetto Corsa with a content manager. I'll show you that quickly here. Assetto Corsa never fails to not work. It's just excellent. And in here we've got like all the touring cars are in here. See the VRC. You've got the Mondeo. We've got the Vauxhall there. Where else we've got? We've also got the Peugeot 407 in there as well. Don't you see that in there? So I ended up playing this, and it was great. Do you know what I mean? It's just like he says, join him on his live if you need help. Says Cooperman. Okay, thank you, mate. That's very kind, Simon. Thank you. I mean, obviously I've got like all my Elgato stuff running in the background. I ended all of my background. I even updated my driver. I turned all my upgrade stuff off. I guess the only thing I really haven't done is unplug my USBs. But you know what? What's the point of me unplugging my USBs when I need the game to run? Because I need to be using my microphone. I need to be using my keyboard and my mouse. What's the point? Really, what's the point when I tell you to unplug your USBs? It's like, well, okay. Oh wow! I unplugged my USBs and Race Room started working. The trouble is I can't use a steering wheel to play it or use my. It's just ridiculous, isn't it? But anyway, I'll stop moaning because I shouldn't moan. It's been a good day today. So anyway, I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully, with a bit of Jurassic Park Evo 3 to play, and maybe an update of where my motors are for my sim rig, because the minute they get here, it's game on. So until then, I'll try and end the stream once more to say goodbye. Take care. Thanks for joining, everybody. Take care, Simon. Thank you for that. And Nordic Soul.